Good morning, Firewood friends. This is Chris, and we are not in the wood yard. I am at my house, but the reason I'm here is last night before I left work, I loaded a load of mixed hardwood in because it is on the way to where my office is and where my wood yard is, where I keep all my wood. So I'm going to deliver that on the way there, and then I've got another delivery to do after that. This is mixed hardwood. It's mostly maple. This is part of that stuff that I bought that was I bought from the farmer that had the big huge pile of maple and stuff, and so I'll be selling that. And then the next delivery after that is a load of pine that somebody's buying. So that's what we're going to do first thing this morning. And I'm going to go deliver this, and then we're going to go to the wood yard, do a little bit of work, then I'm going to do another delivery, and I'm going to do a bunch more work. So here we go. Okay, so I just delivered my first load of wood, the mixed hardwood, the maple, elm, ash, cherry mix. I just delivered that, and on my way back I stopped at my usual place where I stop once a week or so. It's a furniture place. They sell beds and furniture, and in the back they put all of their pallets and stuff that are free to take. So I made this score. I got some more pallets and some more runners, the crates that they pack the stuff in. So I'm going to use that. I just unloaded it here. I'm going to use that for runners for stacking this pile. This is the pile of the white oak and bur oak that I cut and split the last couple weeks. And then I backed my truck up into this area. I'm glad I can do it this morning before the sun comes out, before it gets warm out. This was the last couple days the ground is pretty mushy. Right now it froze overnight. It got down into the low 20s, so the ground is froze. So I was able to back up in here. So now I'm loading up my next load. I just started on. This is a load of pine, and so it's a face cord. I'm gonna stack in here. I got a little bit more to go, so I'm gonna load that up, and then after I get done with that, I'm going to do some splitting on some wood for a few hours, and then I got to deliver this this afternoon. And then after that, then I'm going to do some more splitting, and then if I get the splitting done, then I'm going to do some cutting. So anyways, beautiful day, light wind. It's, I don't know, it's probably upper 20s right now. Real nice day to be outside, and it's supposed to clear off and be almost all sunny the rest of the day in the mid 30s. So really a nice day to work outside. So that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. We're going to do some more wood yard work. Okay, so that is loaded. That took 5-6 minutes. Doesn't take long because I just back up the pile and chuck it in. This is wood that I cut on my dad's land. He had a whole bunch of trees go down about a year ago in a big snowstorm. Snapped off a whole bunch of trees. They were all like, you know, 6, 8, 10-inch trees, not real big. But I split them all down. It's mainly jack pine with a little bit of white pine and maybe a little bit of red pine in there too. And I didn't intend on selling this wood yet. I was actually thinking I would sell it this summer coming up. But there's people, I put the ad in, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I've already sold probably half of what I have. I had a total of, I want to say I had 30-ish or so. Yeah, probably 25 to 30 face cords. And I've already sold probably close to 15 face cords of the pine. Most of the people that are buying it are not buying it for a fireplace in their house. They're buying it for their fire pit in their backyard, which is what I intended it for, more for like campfire wood. A couple people though burn it in their garage. I've sold, I think one guy in particular, he bought 3 loads already. He just burns it in his garage. He's got a little wood stove, and he does woodworking out there, and he wanted wood heat for drying when he's doing finishing. So he just wanted cheap wood, and that's the people that are buying this stuff, because I sell this for 80 bucks a face cord. And the people that want it, they just want some cheap wood. They're not looking for, you know, all night type heating the house kind of wood. They just want something that's easy to burn and The nice thing about pine is, you know, if you burn wood, is that if you're for campfire wood, it's real nice. It snaps and crackles and pops and smells nice. So I think it works good for that. I personally wouldn't use it too much for heating. I have in the past. I mean, it burns fine. Everything burns as long as it's dry. So all I've got left is this little bit of a pile right here. I don't know, there's maybe face cord and a half there. There's a little bit here. And then over in this pile here, underneath these blue tarps, is the rest of the pine. That's all that's left. This used to be full of pine right in here, and on the other side of the tractor here, this used to be full, and then this pile right here was probably 10 face cords that went that way quite a ways. I sold all that already too. I've just been filling that in with all the stuff I've been buying. And so it is pretty much just about gone. The wood is, it's amazing how once you get a customer base, you get referrals, and if you run your ads right and do delivery, it sells real fast. This year now I'm probably somewhere between 370 and 380 face cords sold already just since last September when I started delivering. So it's a good side business, which is why you're here. So that is it for this little load. It's already in. I don't have to deliver it for, oh, I don't know, another couple hours. So I'm gonna go do some splitting now. So let's get over that way. Hello.
Thank you so much. Laura.
This is the right spot, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, she's right over here. So.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Hey, do you have this wood all the time? Because we have a wood burning fireplace, and my regular guy, I think I'm not sure what's going on with them, but he's not answering his phone.
Your daughter, I think it's your daughter, I gave her a card.
Oh, good. Oh, fantastic.
I actually sell mostly oak.
Okay.
My oak ran out in January.
Oh, okay.
And now I got mixed hardwood and pine left.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So I usually have a year round.
Okay.
Last year I ran out of wood altogether, like mid-January.
No way.
This year I just happened to cut it. Well, last year
Okay.
I cut it a year in advance.
Okay. And the only reason I asked for pines, I'm actually curious what is because you had another ad, I think it was you, and it was like really long pieces, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna fit.
That's big stuff.
And so, is pine? You said you had other mixed hardwoods too. Do you have mixed hardwoods that are the smaller ones?
usually, but that's sold out.
But that's what's sold out. Okay,
Yep.
so right now all you have is the pine stuff.
This,
Okay.
and I just got 2 truckloads. I buy semi-loads full.
Sure. Oh, wow, okay.
I buy like 10 or 12 a year.
Oh, okay. So you're not
Yeah.
out chopping woods.
Well, yeah, I
in the
do that
woods.
too.
Oh, you do that too.
I just do it for exercise.
Okay. Got it.
But so I got some of that, and there are some sticks in there that I've been cutting that are dry.
Okay.
So I am accumulating some piles now of some oak that's dry.
Okay. Do you think oak is better? Like next time I call you, should I ask for oak?
Oak lasts twice as long when you're burning it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pine burns fast.
Oh, got it. Okay, so we're gonna run through this fast. Okay.
But it burns easy.
Oh, okay, got it.
And is it for outside or inside?
Inside?
Yeah, a lot of people will burn pine outside because it smells nice.
Oh, sure.
It'll
Yeah.
crack and pop and snap a little bit more.
Sure.
So but it starts easier.
Okay.
But it burns faster.
Got
Because
it.
it's a lighter wood. It's not as dense.
Got it.
Whereas
got
if
it.
you get the that's considered a soft wood.
Yeah.
And if you get hardwoods like maple.
Yeah, let me show
oak,
you what I've got. So my guy right now, do you know Fox Valley Firewood? Do you know Tom? So he's been delivering to me for probably 5-6 years. Except for the last time he delivered all, they're huge, and he didn't split them, which is really weird. And normally he splits them, he's kind of on the, he's a wonderful gentleman, but he's definitely got developmental something or another. Like on the, you know what I mean? But that's fine, like this is his job, and like that's cool. But I think for whatever reason, he's like going out of business or something like this because his numbers
It needs to be split. Does this burn at all?
very difficultly. I
Yeah,
mean,
because to me it doesn't look dry at all. It looks like fresh cut. I can tell it
yeah,
looking.
yeah.
Which means it hasn't been seasoned at all.
Yeah.
All the wood I have is a year old. I won't
That's
sell
awesome.
it. And this to me looks like it was just cut.
Yeah, I
Which
think.
is why it probably doesn't burn very well.
Yeah.
It will burn a lot easier.
Awesome, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you want wood that's a year old basically.
that's what I figured. And this other guy's been like really great, but something's going on in his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something's not right. So yeah,
Yeah.
I need a new supplier. So good.
Okay,
I'm glad that I have a
I sell a lot of wood in the whole Fox Valley. I go all over.
Oh, do you really?
I have another business. I just do this part-time in the wintertime.
Sure.
It's my slower season, and
Sure.
I started like 5 years ago because I had cut wood for myself and my brother and a friend of mine.
Sure.
And I had like 40 cords of wood that I wasn't using. I
Yeah.
thought I should just sell it. And
Yeah. Heck
I
yeah.
sold it in a week. But it was just gone. And then the next year I did 80 cords, and the next year I
Holy
did
cow.
160.
You're like,
Now-
there's a business here.
Now I do about 400 face cords a year. Now it's like more than I really want.
That's
I
crazy.
just do it part-time.
Holy cow. Wow, well, good for you. Okay, let me grab this little guy because he's dumber than a box of rocks. And
I won't hit them.
this one, get out of your way. This one, I don't know. Come on, come on. You don't know anything yet. Come here. Come here. You're rotten. Come here. All right, fine. You're going. All right,
A lot
you
of
got
places
paid?
I deliver, yeah, she's paying. A lot of places I deliver, the dogs will come and get a piece of wood and chew on it.
Oh yeah, he likes that a lot. This one's just 7 months old, and he's not.
So what do you see? Is that?
He's a backyard Jack Russell, is what he is.
I was gonna say, it looks like some kind of a terrier. To
Yeah, they call him a pudding Jack Russell, but he's really just like an expensive mutt. Is
Cute
really
little
what
guy.
he is. But he hasn't, because it's been bad weather. We have an electric fence, and we haven't had a chance to train him with the electric fence, so he's not. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here.
And
Yeah, you're a
how
good
old
one.
is your golden? A couple years?
The golden is 5.
5 years.
He's
Yeah.
just got a white face early on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
shit, though.
Well, cool. Well, hey, thank you again. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Out a little bit of that.
You're very welcome. I'm back, firewood friends. I got the splitting done, except for just a couple of nasty pieces that I'm going to use the chainsaw to kind of rip them down. I tried splitting them and they were just bouncing out and all over, so they were horrible. They're solid, nice solid pieces of wood, but they're just so knotty and gnarly and nasty that I'm just going to cut them with the chainsaw. I got mad at them and gave up. So I got my saws fueled up, oiled up, going to start them up. We're going to cut this direction. So here we go. I decided to turn the camera on for this. Should be a little avalanche here. All it's holding it is a couple little pieces here, so I think it's gonna crash down. Not sure. We'll find out in just a second here. Plus I got the camera running just in case I die here. Well, that wasn't much. I thought it was gonna come down pretty good, which is good though. It's actually better when it goes slow. Come on. Okay. So when I roll these down, I gotta be real careful to watch the rest of the pile so it doesn't take off on me and break my arm or leg or back or something. But you can usually see where they're kind of wedged in. You just gotta watch it really close. Always watch from up above to make sure you're not gonna get crushed. Oh, I think you wanna come down. There. I think that's good. I can cut on those now. Now it'll be safe. I always hate when I get that 90-degree wall. You're cutting into it and you can just tell it's just barely held. I like to kind of keep an eye on it and make sure that it's not gonna come down and crush me and be my last video ever and be my best video, but I don't want to die today or really any day. So here we go, we're gonna do some cutting again. Well, firewood friends, I'm done. My back hurts. I'm starving. It's got to be getting close to 6 o'clock. I think I did enough damage for one day. So I got some wood delivered, a couple loads. I did some splitting, and I did a bunch of cutting. So I think it's enough for one day. I'll show you what we got done. The pile here was out to about here, so I got that. And here's what I got cut. I just threw it up against the stuff that I've been splitting because I'm going to split it and throw it kind of right into just a big giant pile here. And see, I'll probably start splitting like right in this area here, and I'm going to throw it kind of that direction. And I'll just work my way into the pile and just keep throwing it that way, because all of this, both of these piles, well, part of this is oak and then all of this is oak. I want it all to go this direction and kind of stick in this, kind of in this corner here, and then the other stuff will go the other way. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you were entertained, and it'd be awesome if you poke some buttons, like and subscribe, because you're cool. I know you want to do that. And I will see you tomorrow. Same wood time, same wood channel. Good night.